Welcome party people to a different kind of Let's Play this time. It's a strategy game, I think you can call it. A predecessor to the F1 Manager of late. Yeah, just felt like playing it, honestly. It's bringing, back fond memories. This game is, I think, from 1999. It's built on the 98 season. And yeah, you can select from one of the 11 teams it was back then and try to make a name for yourself. You can only stay with that one team, you can't change the name or anything, but still, yeah, it's pretty much fun. Maybe not so much if you're like just watching, but let's see, let's try, maybe we can make that work. Today I'm on my laptop recording this time with the Xbox Game Bar, as seemingly the integrated graphics card can't record via Radeon Real Live. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I already got my name in, and yeah, I'm not sure which team to take. Um, I'm thinking, what should we do? What the goal should be. Um, I thought maybe Williams. I don't want to go for Ferrari or McLaren because they are the two top teams. Also thinking about Benetton. Still not, 100% decided. I don't like Villeneuve, to be honest. So I know that he is, relatively strong here, but yeah, not sure. Jordan is interesting, but also got Damon Hill, so not sure about that. Ralph is a story for himself, in itself. Panis here at Prost also would be interesting. Sauber, obviously. Arrows is interesting also, with Pedro Diniz, a proper paid driver. He's bringing a lot of money. He's almost worth 10 million. So, when you have him, it's easier. He's also relatively good in the wet. Stewart, yeah, I mean, Barrichello is good. Magnussen. Tyrell, yeah, Rosset. What should I say? And Minardi. Nakano is actually also a good driver, also a paid driver. Usually, I would take Minardi, put Nakano and Diniz in the team, in the cars, but the thing is with Minardi, the first season is just surviving. It's not interesting, and if you want to do it properly, let's say, you need to reload your saves, to get all the people in the right spots, to hire the right staff. So yeah, it's not that easy, to be honest. So yeah, um, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Obviously they won. They won the championship. Benetton. I need like that storytelling. I need to be like there, and with Williams, I don't think I can imagine myself to be like team owner or something. So yeah, Benetton is obviously by the Benetton family, but I think this is the way to go. We got two good young drivers, solid-ish car. It's not the best, but anyway, let's go. Let's go for Benetton. Let's make a save first of all. Just check the settings. That's it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like. You can like pretty much simulate the races or be there. I'm not sure if it's gonna crash because I'm on a normal Windows 10 laptop, but we'll see. I think this is like a slightly not modified, but to make it run on modern PCs. There are some like little changes. Obviously, Jacques Villeneuve isn't usually in the game as such. Is John Newhouse, so there are little changes, and there's Chipping Norton. I can't remember. I mean, honestly, I never used the thing. But now thinking of it, I remember seeing a video of Jeremy Clarkson going to Alpine to congratulate them on the podium finishes in Brazil, Interlagos. And I know he's in Chipping Norton, or at least he likes to say that very often. So maybe, yeah, it is. Yeah, I just think it's funny, like an international racing team, based in a village or something. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm given a warm welcome by Formula One. That's nice. Concord Cash. We're getting 23 million. It's a nice chunk of change. So 60 million income. Expenditure we don't know. So we're gonna do it properly. I'm gonna do like turn-based strategy here, no reloading, no stuff like that. So yeah, let's see. You know, Diniz is a good, prospect. If you look at his like abilities, obviously, if you compare it to Michael or somebody, it's a different story. But he's bringing 10 million compared to paying, now 2 million, but it will be more for Physicala. So yeah, what's for us? So better maybe a little bit. Yeah, and it's cheaper. And I like him because I look a little bit maybe like him, and he's got the same name, the Germanic version. So obviously, yeah, I'd like to keep him. And he's cheaper, obviously. So yeah. So what I would try is to get Diniz. Okay. I'll try it like this. I didn't ever try that, doing like, for the two positions, but maybe you can cheat your way a little bit through here. Let's see. Okay, still not good enough, but I don't think we're gonna be winning a lot of races. So yeah, we can go up 25 and 400,000 for a vote. So yeah, I'm not too worried about that. So let's see where we can end up. Something like this. Championship bonus is too low, so yeah, we could be really good way there. Luciano Putti, I think is in new. Yeah, McNish wasn't there. Heidfeld wasn't there for sure. Let's take a look at there. Yeah, they just used. They just put in. They just put in. See, test driver. Yeah, probably for the thing. But that's the thing. People like Montoya maybe would even snatch for myself just so that they. Oh, but he's not on F1. Interesting. I would just take him up, because yeah, it's better, better to have him at my team than somebody else have him. He's not bad if you look at his stats. So let's see. Usually the test drivers, yeah, the test drivers. Or not the test drivers, the non-Formula One drivers that are not like with a team at the point, they always agree to any um, offer you make them. So let's see. We got, I think, 60 maximum. The point wherein. So quickly. I'm not sure, I can't remember which one I take. I think it's Armstrong. Yeah, it is. Because there's sponsorship royalties, like the percentage they take of the like sponsorship money, like from the sponsors. So yeah, it's also something you need to be careful about. So yeah, obviously go with the I think Rob Armstrong, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so I will go for 380 and 5, which should be enough usually. Okay. So I want to keep the royalty as low as possible. Too long, I mean. Too long, he says. Sure. I'm gonna hire those people available. You can use the headhunter and get yourself some more people, but yeah, no need. Design is important, you know. You need to develop the car fast, so we're gonna get some people there. Also, you can go for the higher quality people staff, but obviously they cost more, and the lower grade ones they can improve, so they get better. So yeah, it's all something you need to take into consideration. I will save it again. Also worried a little bit about crashes and stuff. So the first rounds of the first season, obviously it's always looking at this, trying to do your best. And this one is critical now. Pretty much, it's a old game. It's pretty linear in that sense. If you want to have a good car, it depends solely on the ability of your chief designer. So if you got the 3-star or 3 cube ability people, you can only have a car at the maximum that has 60% performance. That's how it's like in the game. And if you, for example, go to, I think Neil Oatley scored 80% and Rory Byrne is 100, and it makes a difference. You can maybe, if you're lucky, it depends on your rivals, win a race with 60%. You should be on the podium more often than not. 80% is a car that could win, and 100% obviously it's the benchmark. You can go up to 120, but usually you can make like 3 upgrades, or realistically make 3 upgrades per season, so you end up at 118. So yeah, let's see. Usually when I'm at Minardi I go for Mike Gascoigne. He's cheap, he's also got 3 stars, so if we can't manage to get these 2 guys, we're going to go probably for Mike Gascoigne, who is interesting character. I'm not always sure how good he really is, because he went to teams. Sometimes they were better for one season and then they were really bad. For example, I think Jordan, he went to in '99, and I think later he went to Renault and then to Toyota. So yeah, he never did exceptionally well, but maybe he's just solid. You don't know. Not everybody is a genius. If you're wondering where Adrian Newey is, I think he's under the engineering tab, and he is, which here is a big problem because you pretty much only got 2 people that are worth considering. On the other hand, it's interesting that you have the best car, the McLaren, with a 4-star chief designer. So it's interesting. Also, something to consider is the driver loyalty. If you can sign this driver, they will rather come to you to work for you. if you haven't got them, it's harder. So yeah, maybe we can even get Rory Byrne easier than Neil Oatley. Let's try. We'll increase it a little bit and just, play with it. Yeah, this is something also that can happen if you go for like that higher class, higher grade stuff, that they say your team does not have a strong financial package, which means you're just not good enough. You're not rich enough, you don't have the facilities, whatever, they don't want to work for you in the current state. So you can, circumvent that if you pay them enough and, be stubborn, try, often, but sometimes they just won't work. Okay, this is better, Neil Oatley. We need to keep that in mind. And now for the Mike Escoin story. Let's see. Salary is not high enough, which I expected. Usually I need to give in to 85. I remember these numbers are like in muscle memory. Just gonna drink a sip. Talking a lot right now, so yeah. We got Nick Weird. Yeah, it's too expensive. It's really too expensive. For example, Williams only with 3-star. I think Garvin Fisher or Gary Fisher, I'm not sure. So, we got Pat Simmons, that's not bad. But he's also not that cheap, so yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, we see the Ross Braun, obviously. Patrick Head. Just Stepney. Yeah, that's a name that even if he's like the best, sometimes he's the only one with 5 stars. They can also degrade, so get worse. I try to avoid him, just knowing what he will do a few years later. So it's not so much my thing. I think I'm gonna make a little cut here and continue in a few moments again. So you'll see these next few interactions or whatever in the next part. So I hope you liked it. It wasn't as interesting up until now, but I think the second part we'll get to the first race and then you'll see what it's about. So thank you and see you in the next one right away. Thank you. Bye bye.